Hey guys, welcome back to the workout show here on Process TV with me, Rob Riches. And I've been getting a lot of emails from you, especially on the Process Facebook wall, about how I prepare for either a photo shoot or when I'm about to go on stage for a competition. And while this may require several weeks, if not months, of hard training and dieting, there is always one thing I do regardless of whether it's a photo shoot or a competition. And that's really to get my body in the best shape that it can at that time, getting it pumped full of blood and getting as tight as I can in the main muscle areas. And it's by using these elasticated bands for about 10 minutes doing pretty much a full body upper routine or a circuit. So I'm going to share that with you today. This is a great way to basically get your pump on and look good if you're about to go in front of the camera, maybe you're going on the beach, or you just want to look good for the next few hours. It takes about 10 or 15 minutes, and like I said, all you need are these elastic cords. Now I'm going to show you about 6 of these exercises, and these are performed in a circuit. So exercise 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and then really back to exercise 1 again. So we're going to start with the shoulders first and pretty much work our way down, hitting the shoulders, chest, back of the shoulders, arms, triceps, and even doing some abs in there as well. So I'll show you 2 different ways that we can do this. 1, keep the ball of the foot in the center of the cords. This way we get the same amount of resistance in each hands. Palms facing down, knuckles pointing upwards, and as though we were doing a lat raise with dumbbells. So keep the chest up, shoulders pulled back, breathe out as you raise up, and try and focus on squeezing the muscle in the shoulder. Granted, we don't have the same resistance as dumbbells just to raise them up and rely on the shoulder muscles to actually contract and pull that weight up. So this is to aid that contraction of the muscle as we squeeze it. So up, squeeze, slower back down. And in terms of volume, we're looking at doing 20 of these. They're a little bit slower than when performing with usual weights or on a machine. And the emphasis is all in that muscle, the shoulder, trying to squeeze it as hard as we can each time we raise the bands up. 20 of those. Next, we're going to go on to the biceps because they're involved with some of the upper body work. So for this one, 2 ways. 1, again, 1 foot forwards, stabilizing with that back leg out. We can do both together. If you really want to increase the resistance, then what I suggest is either tying a knot like so, that will effectively double the amount of resistance, and then what we can do is back under the foot and perform like a single arm concentration curl. Really doubles up the resistance. This might be something you want to start on, and then later on in the circuit, all we do is when we can no longer achieve 20 repetitions, remove that knot. We can go straight back into either single arm, like so, or performing simultaneously. So 20 repetitions of bicep curls. The same goes for triceps. Now for this one, I'm going to do a tricep kickback. But as I'll show you after, a number of different exercises that can be performed for the back of the arm. So we're going to squat down, one leg back, always to stabilize us. Upper arm parallel with the floor. And extend that forearm out. So as you can see, I'm not moving my entire arm up and down. I'm only moving around the elbow, really forcing my tricep to contract as I lengthen the arm. Now I perform one arm and then straight onto the other. So right and left arm. And then remember, next time you do that circuit, start off on the weaker arm. So if I started on my right arm, the next circuit, I'll start on my left arm. 3 exercises down, let's move on to the back. Now for this one, we can either use some kind of pole that we can wrap the cords around and perform a row. Or if you want, cross them over and perform X flies, which helps you get that kind of X on the back, hence the name X flies. So keep the shoulders squeezed back, arms fixed but with a slight bend in the elbow. Bring the entire arm back as we contract the back muscle. So it's not all about the resistance of the weight, or basically being able to overload the muscle. It's about the effectiveness of contracting that muscle. Now the other one we can do is widen the legs and do a kind of a row. So up like so. As you can see, not that much resistance there. So what I might do, add that knot back in. This is how quick we can do it. At first glance, you may not think this would yield such an effective workout, but doing this particular routine 2 or 3 times in about 20 minutes, you'll be sweating. So single arm row here, up, and again, really focus on the movement and the contraction of that back muscle, as opposed to just pulling the arm up and down. Okay, chest. I'm going to take out this, wrap it around, post again. And also bear in mind, this particular routine is really to get pumped up. You should always be in great shape. This isn't as such an exercise workout that's going to help you tone the muscle and burn the body fat. It will, but not as effective as some of the other workouts we've been doing on the show. This is really just to increase that definition for the next hour or 2. So flies on this one. May need to squat down, lower the body so that the cables come just above the shoulder. It's all about contracting that muscle. Then another one we can do to increase that resistance, have one arm, perform a sort of single arm cable crossover. Really focusing on that upper pec muscle, breathing out, squeeze it, breathe in, open the arm back. Right then, 5 exercises down, 1 to go. This is one of my favorite, regardless whether it's for warming up or photo shoot. Just a great movement to really target the abs. And we've got plenty of resistance on here. Overhead cable crunch. So the movement is vital on this one. It's not too concerned about how much resistance. We're going to hold on to both handles like so and keep the arms fixed. Now the movement goes like this. All about exhaling, and as I do so, crunch my upper body down, shoulders closer to the hips. See, I'm not moving my arms like this as a kind of a bouncing movement. All of this remains fixed. Exhale, and as I breathe out, really contract the abdominals, crunching them down. There we have it. 6 simple but very effective if performed in the right order. Give this a go even after a big back workout or chest workout. A couple of these cable bands which you can pick up from Prozis, their website. And also if you have any other questions, hit me up on the Prozis Facebook page or find me on Twitter and I'll try and answer many questions in the next workout show. Until then, see all of my other videos on Prozis Nutrition on their YouTube channel and check me out on Facebook and Twitter. See you guys soon. Bye.